Hey folks, welcome to my world. It is Dominique back here with you again tonight. And we are, as you can probably tell by the tone and the sound of my voice, going to do another mindfulness meditation. This is simply a nightly meditation that you can do at your own leisure. Feel free to replay this episode. Feel free to simply recall it from memory. It is not going to be something that is hard to follow in any way. It is something that is very calming and very easy to follow. I promise it will not be a problem. Now, I'm going to allow you to lay down in bed, assuming that's your goal, to wind down for the night. Get comfortable. Curl up with your animals, your loved one. Curl up alone. Pull those covers up, rest your head on your pillow, and get ready to relax. Now, you may be able to tell that we've got a little bit of a calming rain sound in the background, and I'd be happy to hear your thoughts on that and whether that feels relaxing to you. Now, as you get situated, perhaps you put on some headphones, or perhaps you simply put on your Echo or your Google and allow this podcast to play through that Bluetooth speaker. Now, set your phone down, your phone off, and away. All you're going to need for this meditation, for this exercise, is your mind, your body, and the ability to move your hands. It's not very taxing. Anybody can do it at any time. Now, I'm going to ask you to close your eyes and begin at your pace and at your leisure, completely and fully, to breathe in deeply and fully through your nose, and to breathe out fully and completely through your mouth. In through your nose at your own pace, and out through your mouth. Now, breathing in and out at your own pace, calmly, following your own lead. You are the important person in this scenario. Keeping those eyes closed and allowing your thoughts to drift. If you feel a certain sensation in your body, notice a thought or a feeling coming into your mind. Simply allow for it, hold space for it, and it will dissipate in its own time. No need for judgment, no need to try to reach any state of mind or any physical feeling. Just allow yourself to be. Hold space for those thoughts and feelings. Now, as you come into a calm state of mind, your breathing continues in through your nose and out through your mouth, calmly at your own pace, no rush. You have nowhere to be and nothing to do. Living not for what you need to do tomorrow or what you did today, but for where you're at in this moment. I'm going to ask you, with your eyes closed, continuing your deep breathing to touch the forefinger and thumb together on both of your hands. No need to push hard. No need to strain yourself. Just touching the forefinger and thumb together on both of your hands. Not moving them, just allowing them to touch. I want you to sit with this. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then moving on to touch your thumb to your next finger, your middle finger on both of your hands. No need to strain, stress, or push. Simply allow. Simply be. Moving on to your ring finger. Your thumb and ring finger will be touching on both hands. Thumb and ring finger touch. And then your thumb and your little finger touch on both hands, making sort of the Girl Scout symbol, if you will. With both of your hands, no need to stress or strain. No need to push your fingers together, just so that they touch. That's all you need right now. Now, I'm going to have you go through that process one more time at your own leisure, touching your thumb and forefinger together, then your thumb and your middle finger, then your thumb and your ring finger, and then your thumb and your pinky finger. Going through the process all over again at your own pace, whatever that may be. Breathing in slowly, gently, and completely, deeply through your nose, and then exhaling through your mouth, fully and completely, at your own pace, continuing to touch your thumb to each of your fingers with both hands. So your left thumb and your right thumb should be touching the same finger at the same time. Your thumb and your forefinger should be touching on your right hand and your left hand. Then moving on to your thumb and your middle finger on your left hand and on your right hand. Then moving on to your thumb and your ring finger on your left hand and your right hand simultaneously. Making sure to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth at your own pace, and then touching your thumb to your little finger, your pinky finger, on both hands. Keeping that breathing going, doing this at your own pace. This should not feel taxing. You shouldn't feel any pressure. This is simply an activity to bring yourself into a centered, mindful awareness. Now, if you feel comfortable with the exercises you've already done, I'm going to add in yet another component. So making sure that you are at your pace, at your leisure, without any strain or stress in your body or your mind. I want you to unfocus your eyes. Your eyes are closed, but if you're focusing on a certain point, I need for you to allow your eyes mindfully to relax. And relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Relax the muscles in your back, your hips and your legs, your feet, your hands. Your entire body should be relaxed and not gripping. And as you go through your thumb and finger exercises, you're just gently allowing each thumb to touch each finger in turn, starting with your pointer and moving all the way out toward your pinky, making sure that the same fingers are touching your thumb at the same time with both hands. So again, moving through it one more time, we're allowing the thumb and pointer finger, or forefinger if you will, on both the left and the right hand to touch at once. Hands at your sides, gently, without stress or strain. Then we're allowing both of our thumbs to touch our middle fingers, and then both of our thumbs to touch our ring fingers, and then both of our thumbs to touch our pinky fingers. And we continue moving through that process, starting with the pointer finger or the forefinger, and then ending with the pinky finger, synchronizing both of your hands together in this movement. Making sure that you remember to breathe in deeply and fully through your nose and out through your mouth, completely and totally. There is no time frame for you to do this in. This is your time, and you are allowed to just be. You're holding space for yourself, and you're allowed to take your time, to go at your own pace. Now we're going to add that final component that I just spoke of a moment ago to this meditation. This is something that can be done no matter what your spiritual beliefs are, what your religious beliefs are, or if you don't have any at all. This meditation will work for you. You've got a brain, you've got a body. This meditation will work for you. So, as you go through that cycle, that movement of touching your thumb to each of your fingers, I'm going to have you add, just speaking to yourself, not out loud, in your own mind, I'm going to have you add the word Sat, like Sat Nam. So Sat, when you touch your pointer finger to your thumb, you will be thinking the word Sat. Okay? And then when you move to touch your thumb to your middle finger, you will be thinking the word Ah. And then when you move your thumb to touch your ring finger, you'll be thinking the word Nam. And then when you finally touch your little finger, you'll be thinking the word Ah. So, thumb and forefinger together is Sat. Thumb and middle finger is Ah. Thumb and ring finger is Nam. Thumb and little finger is Ah. So it goes Sa ta na ma. Sa ta na ma. And you can say this internally to yourself. You could say it out loud if that's what you wish to do. But I think for this nighttime mindfulness meditation, winding down, it will be perfectly okay if we simply say it internally. So again, that is Sa ta na ma, touching your thumb to each finger. Sa ta na ma, thumb to each finger with both hands at once, Sa ta na ma. Sa ta na ma. At your own pace, my friend. Sa ta na ma. Breathing deeply and fully in through your nose and out through your mouth. Sa ta na ma. Sa ta na ma. You needn't stop for breath because you're simply saying this internally to yourself, and you're going at your own pace, touching your thumb to each of your fingers on both of your hands. Sa ta na ma. At your own pace. One finger at a time. Both hands working together. Sa ta na ma. It may become more of a chant in your mind. Sa ta na ma. Each finger to thumb. Both hands working together. Breathing in deeply and fully. Exhaling completely at your own pace. Sa ta na ma. Forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Sa ta na ma. Sa ta na ma. Sa ta na ma. At your own pace. Sa ta na ma. Sa ta na ma. Sa ta na ma. Sa ta na ma. Now, I want you to slow it down. Slow down the internal chant of Sa ta na ma. Touching your fingers in rhythm to your thumb. Slower and slower. Slower and slower. And now you can stop. Hold your thumb to whatever finger that you've stopped on. You should probably be stopping with your pinky finger, but wherever you're at, touch that thumb and finger gently without forcing anything. And then I want you to mindfully touch your thumb once again to each of your fingers. Now, continue breathing in through your nose deeply into your belly, into your solar plexus, deeply, fully, and completely, and then allowing the air to leave your body through your mouth, fully and totally. And as you do that, I will explain to you a little bit about the short meditation exercise that we just did together. This is the Satanama meditation. And many in the Kundalini Yoga community, many in who subscribe, I should say, to the Eastern philosophies and to the Middle Eastern arts, the Eastern healing arts even, and the Eastern meditative arts believe as well that this exercise helps you with memory and cognition, with processing things and taking information in and making sure that that information is recognized in your mind, maybe even in your body. This exercise has to do with perception, with reasoning and executive function, and with remembering things. It has to do with reducing your stress, most importantly, and winding down. And it will, according to some, allow you to be able to process things that need to be processed as you sleep. There have been studies done on the brains of folks who have used this meditation regularly, and changes have been detected in their brain. It's even been shown to have a correlation with people who are healing to some extent from Alzheimer's and dementia. So imagine what it could do for you as somebody who is thankfully, hopefully healthy and well. This is a mindfulness meditation, and it's called the Kirtan Kriya in Kundalini. And it was brought over here by Yogi Bhajan. I don't happen to be an adherent to Kundalini yoga, but I do find that some of their mantras and mudras and meditations and exercises are very helpful. And I hope that you have found this helpful as well. Now, continuing to keep your eyes closed, breathing in through your nose, completely and deeply, and out through your mouth, at your own pace, fully and completely. I want you to allow your mind to come up without any stress or strain with what your true essence is. Could be something that you visualize, that you see. It could be a sound that comes to you. It could be a word that comes to you, or simply a feeling. Whatever that is, I would encourage you to sit with it, to allow it, and to think on it later on. For now, simply allow whatever has come to you. Hold space for it without judgment, strain, stress, or too much focus. For now, simply hold space for that truth, whatever it may be, and however it came to you just now. And if nothing came to you, that's okay. We're only on our first session. You will find whatever truth is out there for you in good time. Now, I want to encourage you to allow yourself to drift off into a peaceful sleep. Thank you for listening in, and be well.